That was the true light. John 1 verse 10. He was in the world. He was in the world. And the world knew, and the world was made by him. And the world knew him not.
All the live by the way.
This is Philippians 2 and verse 8. And being found in fashion as a man, he humbled himself and became obedient unto death, even the death of the cross, whereof God also hath highly exalted him and given him a name which is above every name. So it goes back to who? It goes back to the Messiah Yahushua. You understand? He was down here on the earth, right? He humbled himself, but he was the one who made the world. Or the world as scripture say. You understand? But he was what? He was what? The father, he had architect. But he's the fella, he was basically that guy, the most I will sell out and say, hey, do this, I want this done, so I want this one done, so on. He did what? Basically went out and basically gave orders. That's why he says all the word. You understand? The Hebrew word, the bar, which is word, also is back to speak or speak up. So the word and say, hey, let this be done, so let that be done, so he, right? He's the one who the Most High gave the blueprint. He went and he gave out the orders. But the Most High now, you understand, he brought back. And then after he come and saw that everything was good. You understand?
Yeah, alright, I'll tell you. It won't take you straight.
That word,
that
was basically you say something and it just happened just so.
When it
go
hit
there,
to
there's power in
now,
hope.
so say
Because actually talking about the son of the living power, Yahushua.
They mentioned something like that. Many mansions.
Talking about the universe. Many mansions, they are the planets. Because we're going to have that time that, when he said in my father's house there are many mansions, the whole universe is the father's house.
When you look up the word mansion, it means dwelling places. Right? Dwelling place.
Huh?
Dwelling place.
Dwelling place.
Yeah, when you look up the Hebrew, it means no, it's dwelling place. Right? It's, in other words, places of abode. The Most High have different planets. He going out there to provide, to make different planets or dwelling places for his elect.
You go like about it. The house represents the whole universe, everything.
The whole universe, yes. The whole heavens. The whole of the Kal Shemayim. All the heavens.
It has to do with man himself, with the spirit that is in Father.
Yeah, the heavens and the earth can't contain him. The whole universe is Most High own. Many mansions there because guess what? When that time Israel in righteousness, the earth itself can't hold all of Israel. The earth itself can't hold all of Israel. That the scripture say, give place for me. You understand? You know that scripture? Like when Israel get big now, when scripture say, yeah.
Alright, what?
Because the Most High say you when I multiply Israel like the stars of heaven. So guess what? All them stars, even if you take which part on the earth you now hold all of Israel. When Israel in the full plea or in righteousness. Just now, let the precept come.
Zechariah chapter 10, verse 10. I'll start from 9. It says, and I will sow them among the people, and they shall remember me in far countries, and they shall live with their children and turn again. I will bring them again also out of the land of Egypt, and gather them, and gather them out of Assyria, and I will bring them into the land of Gilead and Lebanon, and place shall not be found for them.
Yeah, place shall not be found for them. You understand? Because Most High going to multiply Israel so much that guess what? They'll need the other planets to abode. You understand?
Right, just before we answer, let's do our introduction.
Yeah.
Even though we're running for a while off camera.
All right. Once again.
Yeah, live long time.
Alright, hey, I give up praises to
Yahweh Shem Yahushai.
Give double honors to the apostles of great millstone that rule well. Salutations to the men of the hope and sincere elect. Alright, we out here once again, the Spirit of the Lord to prophesy, alright, about the downfall of America. Somebody came, Micah, I believe it's Micah 1, I believe. I'll tell you what verse. Alright? Yeah, we out here to prophesy about the downfall of America. Alright, because we see the prophecies coming to pass. Alright, we at that time. We at that time. Alright? Give me Micah 1, let's have verse 3 and 4.
This is Micah chapter 1 and verse 3. For behold, the Lord cometh forth out of his place, and will come down and tread upon the high places.
Yeah, the Lord about to leave the habitation to come down and to destroy the wicked of the world. Like in Jeremiah 9:25. Alright? That will be the Lord about to do. The Lord about to come and bring judgment. Alright? Alright, now we see that it affect all these things are happening around the world. Earthquakes, famine, uprising the people. We see people up Venezuela, alright, in Brazil. We see people rising up right now, the insurrection. Alright, the scriptures talk about this, when nations shall rise against nations. We see these things happening. Alright, the iron for the chip, which is the mark of the beast. Alright, I think it was in 2013, they passed a law that within I believe it was 3 years, if I'm not mistaken, that all American citizens must be implanted with the microchip. And they say by 2017, all Americans will be implanted with microchip, which is the mark of the beast. We in 2017. The collapse at the US that at hand, because it was on a 100-year charter from what? From 1913, if I'm not mistaken. 100 years, 1913 to 2013. And what happened? It done pass. So at any moment, that economy could just implode, because the main trading currency is the US dollar. Right? Go back to Jeremiah 28 and 14. Because all nations to serve Babylon. All nations, but America is the top of all nations. So that's why all nations depending on America. Alright? America is like a stool with one leg, and everybody upon that stool. So when that one is like a stool, you can't really balance on one leg. But guess what? When that with everything, and that is America right now. How the scriptures say, so will Nebuchadnezzar be to them that lean upon him. Like a broken rod, and they're going to stab in their hand, and all these people, they're going to feel the effect of that collapse. Right now, they're calling the state, the world in the second Great Depression. That's what they're calling it right now. And the collapse ain't even come yet. The collapse ain't even come yet. And the state the world in right now worse than the first Great Depression. So you know it's not coming back from that.
That's right.
So we know we are at that time. Right? We see it's coming to pass.
If I may say something, to know the severity of it, they move the doomsday clock closer to 12 o'clock. Right? And the doomsday clock is a clock that represents what? Time of a nuclear war, right? The clock actually was moved. You understand? So you know it's something severe.
Good.
Check. So Jeremiah chapter 9 verse 25.
Just now. You didn't finish with the mic.
And tread upon the high places of the earth.
Go ahead.
And the mountains shall be molten under him, and the valleys shall be cleft.
Yeah, because the Lord bringing fire. So not only that you're going to have nuclear warfare, Lord Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, according to Isaiah 66 and 15, Lord coming with fire. Right? The Lord coming with fire, and He's going to burn up all these dwelling places of the wicked. Alright? That is what? Revelation 20:14, death and hell. Alright? That is America being destroyed by fire from the Lord Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. Alright? Right.
As works before the fire, and as the waters that are poured down a steep place. Verse 5, for the transgression. Says Jeremiah chapter 9 verse 25. Behold, the days come, saith Jehovah, that I will punish all them which are circumcised with the uncircumcised, Egypt and Judah and Edom and the children of Ammon and Moab and all that are in the utmost corners that dwell in the wilderness.
Yeah, so the Lord say he gonna punish the circumcised with the uncircumcised. The circumcised go back to Israel, the uncircumcised go back to the other nations. Right now, 2/3 of Israel, they uncircumcised. But then it have men who supposed to be circumcised, but yet living uncircumcised. Alright, like Nate, Gahana, Roka from GOCC, all them men. Alright, that them going back to Matthew 7. Lord God having a prophesied in their name. Lord coming to judge them at the same time to that he said judgment begin at the house of Israel. Alright? So all these men who know right and don't know it, they're gonna be destroyed. They teach that the microchip is an embargo. Guess what? They and the scriptures talk about, I think it's Matthew 15:14. If the blind will be blind, all gonna fall into a ditch. And that is what they're doing. They're leading the congregation to fall. Alright?
Yeah, they have plenty to answer for. Because not only his congregation, he's teaching that he's teaching other men who watching the internet also. So a lot of souls he have to answer for. He's going off and leading them also. So like
Amos chapter 9 verse 10. It says, all the sinners of my people shall die by the sword, which say the evil shall not overtake nor prevent us.
Yeah. Somebody can come up with Isaiah 28:15. Go ahead.
This is Proverbs 29 and 12. It says, if a ruler hearken to lies, all his servants are wicked.
All his servants are wicked. So now Nate done sold out, so what thing can happen? The scriptures talk Proverbs 17:3. See what I say? Proverbs 17:3.
This is Proverbs chapter 17 and verse 3. It says, the finning pot.
Nah, fine. Probably, I think it's 19. Anyway, go ahead. I'll look for it. Go ahead. Read where's gonna read out. There's gonna read something. Me? I think it was you or somebody over here.
Call for Isaiah.
Isaiah chapter 28, verse 15. Because ye have said, we have made a covenant with death, and with hell are we at agreement. When the overflowing scourge shall pass through, it shall not come unto us.
Yeah, and that is what it's saying. All the sinners of my people shall die by the sword, who said that the evil shall not overtake nor prevent us. They say made that covenant with death and hell. Death and hell is what? America. Going back to what? The Rothschilds, Rockefellers, or the bankers. Alright? You make a deal with them. You sold out to these people. Say that you fear the wrath of men more than the wrath of the Most High. Right. Because you know they're gonna implement martial law. You know the enemy gonna come in like a flea. So you say, alright, well, I don't want to get caught up in that. I don't want to be here and not be able to eat. So best of us make a deal with Satan. Alright? And that is what it did. You make a deal with Satan so you can escape the judgment we're gonna come, so to speak. Alright? That you could get a chance to go in the bunkers wherever the case. And guess what? You ain't gonna save it from the hands of the Lord. Alright? Right.
For we have made land a refuge, and under falsehood have we hid ourselves.
Yeah, also that we hid ourselves. Well, man, we're jumping to 18. Well,
This is Jeremiah 5 verse 12. They have belied Yahweh and said it is not he, neither shall evil come upon us, neither shall we see sword nor famine.
yeah, and that is what they say, neither shall we see sword nor famine. Right, and that go back to the pastors who teaching, oh, once you pray for good, good gonna come, no evil ain't gonna come upon us. And the scriptures say, hey, by the sword and famine shall these pastors be destroyed. Alright? Well, I finish.
Verse,
Go back to the
verse 18. And your covenant with death shall be disannulled.
yeah, your covenant with death gonna be disannulled. So that 501c3, that gonna be read on null and void. You ain't gonna, that ain't gonna save you in that day.
That's right.
Alright? It ain't gonna save you. Because guess what? The same people that made the league what, they might just turn your back on you at the last end. Because really and truly, you obsolete compared to them. You obsolete in their eyes. You just like a stepping stone that they use. They might make you feel probably a little good, get a pat on the shoulder, $5 in your pocket. But guess what? At the end of the day, you irrelevant to them. You actually serve your purpose. By the time this word, when the scripture said, you're gonna have a family word, by that time, yet you have all them men already serve their purpose. You don't need them again for what? To do what? Alright, the apostles ain't gonna be out on the streets preaching during martial law. We ain't gonna be out here. So Nathan and them gonna serve their purpose. So what reason? Just like the elites, they want to get rid of all Negroes, Latinos and Natives. They want to get rid of all Israel. Alright? Because when they say the war reduce the world population to under 500 million, it's really Israel they want to get rid of. So they use Israel to build up the kingdom, then to get rid of Israel at the end. And that's the same thing that's gonna do. They use you to destroy Israel, and at the time when they feel like their belly gonna full, going back to Job 20, they're just gonna get rid of you. Alright? They're just gonna get rid of you. Right? Good.
This is Proverbs chapter 17 and 4. It says, a wicked doer giveth heed to false lips.
Yeah, wicked doer giveth heed to false lips. Well,
and a liar giveth ear to a naughty tongue.
Yeah, liar giveth ear to a naughty tongue. So when Nate speaking wickedness, guess what? All the people in the congregation wicked. They're wicked as hell. Right? They're wicked as hell. Because why? All these men who in Nate camp, they don't have the character of the men in Berea. Wherever they hear, they will go and search out to make sure these things are true. Because if you don't do that, then guess what? People come out here with all sorts of questions from different angles. If you don't study and understand this word, guess what? They're gonna tie you up real easy. They're gonna tie you up real easy. Because your teacher's gonna teach, they teach the whole congregation, they teach in one way. But when somebody come at a different angle, how you gonna explain it? You gotta understand, you must understand what you're teaching to fully explain, to break it down according to 1 Peter 2:15. Rightly dividing the word of truth. You gotta understand this. But if all you're doing is like a sponge, you're just sucking up things and letting go, you ain't really do nothing. At some point you had to go. And that is where men and them black, they like seize that plan but they never come to perfection. Right? They can never come to that perfection. Alright, go ahead.
It says Wisdom of Solomon chapter 1 verse 12. It says, seek not death in the era of your life, and pull not upon yourselves destruction with the works of your hands.
Yeah, don't pull destruction upon you with the works of your hand. Don't play around with this word. Don't play around with the Lord's word. That is life. You're playing around with fire. You gotta control this fire. You gotta be able to use this fire, but to contain that you won't get burned, because this word will destroy you if you misuse it. This word could destroy his life and his death. Because what the Lord said, I set before you life and death. So this word could destroy you. I play with the Lord's word. Because the Lord said He's going to spew you out him out. Spewing you out him out is destroying you. Alright, go ahead.
This is
and we see we are the end. We are the end. And hey, you gotta be in that spirit where it's like, hey, like wherever everything is in the back now. We push this word because we see things coming to pass. Hey, at any moment, martial law can break out. At any moment. It's just one day. By the scripture say, well, here a rumor one day, a rumor next, but hey, one day. That is all it takes, one day. And then everything gonna change. That is all it need, one day. Go ahead.
This is 2nd Ezra 7.
That is the day we waiting.
Starting at 6. It says, there is also another thing. The city is builded and set upon a broad field, and is full of all good things. The entrance thereof is narrow, and is set in a dangerous place to fall.
Here the scriptures say, walk in the straight path. Alright, the street, basically you gotta prove to the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushai that we deserve this, because really and truly, the Lord said for our light affliction, hey, we're gonna inherit the whole world. But really and truly, the shit that we've been doing from since the Lord put us on earth, I ain't even talking about from this life, I talk about from all the lifetimes. We know how much we sin. Really and truly, we don't. The Lord don't have to give us the kingdom. We don't deserve it. But we had to show the Lord that, hey, at some point we want it. We had to prove to the Lord that, hey, at some point we deserve it. Because really and truly, Lord, the Lord could have just destroyed from since the wilderness, the Lord say, let me alone that time and destroy them. Because they're stiff-necked people. Alright? You tell the Lord, you can't just do like we did back in with Noah or with Lot. Lord could easily do that again. That is why we're trying to be a part of the 144,000 to get the hell out of here.
That's right.
That's right.
Alright? Noah gave the warning back then and people didn't take heed. Now we get a chance to see. The scripture says, Lord, thy hand is lifted up. And basically don't see, but they shall see. But when the people see, they're gonna be taken. And we don't want to be a part of that condemnation. We want to be a part of them who see now and understand and doing the things that we're supposed to do to get the hell out of here. Right? Go ahead.
Something back here. You want me to finish the first part or jump to the
Finish.
it says,
because the scripture said, Wisdom of Solomon 3:5, I believe. It says that what? Most High clothes it.
Says, and having been a little chastened, they shall be greatly rewarded.
For beautiful salaries.
Wisdom of Solomon chapter 3 verse 4. It says, for though they be punished in the sight of men, yet is their hope full of immortality.
Yeah, immortality. The reason we get chastised being in the truth, just like Paul, the reason why Paul got them chastisement is what he did to the church. Alright? So the reason we going through all these hell is because why? The Lord purifying us. Because of where we went through, going back to, I believe it's Hebrews 2:10, made the captain of their salvation perfect through suffering. Alright? Basically, the suffering cleanses us from what the sins that we did. Because the Lord say he will know why he's a quitter sinner. You ain't gonna get away. He's gonna forgive you, but you're still gonna get elect. Alright? You're still gonna get touched. Alright? So now we punish in the sight of men. Go ahead. Having been a little chastised, because guess what? Hey, adultery is a sin unto death. Are we in the world? A lot of us committed adultery. And idolatry is a sin unto death. A lot of us, all of us, committed idolatry in the world.
Yeah, dead.
We did things worthy unto death. A lot of things worthy unto, but guess what? Yahweh Hashem, Shai, great mercies, we still here. We got a chance to push this word. Alright? Compared to 2/3 that died for, we could say something less. Hey, we got a chance to stand here to bask in the presence of the Lord Yahweh Hashem Shai. Is that great honor? Go ahead.
It's Wisdom of Solomon chapter 12 and verse 10. But executing thy judgment upon them little by little.
Little by little. So when the Lord could come now with us and just chop 2/3 in half of where I sin, did it? The Lord deal with the elect by little by little. Alright, little by little the Lord deal with the elect. That's why going back to Hebrews 12:6. Lord deal with you as a son. But
Thou givest them place of repentance.
yeah, place to repent, because you know the one thing a wise man will do? As I said the other day, a piece of iron, a small piece of iron the size of a needle, chuck me my finger and I study and what as I do. And that is why my Lord go do, he go still by wait till we take it out and he go sideways.
Examine thyself.
Exactly.
To see thee in faith.
That's son.
That is a place of repentance, you know. You're checking to see that you're going off. Just come back on the shit path.
Yeah, the scripture say, read this, it's Zephaniah 3:5. It says, the just Lord is in the midst thereof, he will not do iniquity. Every morning that he brings his judgment to light, he feel it not, but the unjust know it no shame. So the unjust don't know the judgment of the Lord. The unjust don't know when the Lord punishing them for what they did.
They don't care. They don't care. No business.
Understand? Verse 7. I said, surely thou wilt fear me. Thou wilt receive instruction, so their dwellings should not be cut off. Howsoever I punished them, but they rose early and corrupted all their doings. So they get punished, you know. But they don't understand why they get punished. We're back to Jeremiah 2:30. In vain have punished your children.
scripture even say that they'll say from since they're small, they hear the Savior coming. Remember that scripture too. That is showing you they have no shame, they don't care. Exactly. So they don't plan to be reproved, they don't plan to repent or turn around from their wicked ways.
Yeah, because I think it's 2 Peter 3 says the fathers fell asleep, all tears continue as they would.
That's scripture. And Luke, I think Luke 21 is here. That's just in the days of Noah. No?
Yeah.
Yeah, you understand? They will be eating, drinking, marrying.
Yeah. Not being ignorant that they were a naughty generation, and that their malice was bred in them, and that their cogitation would never be changed.
Yeah, understand? So they wicked heart ain't gonna change. Alright, they ain't gonna change, they're gonna just continue. Scripture said, the wicked shall do wickedly, and none of the wicked shall understand. The wicked ain't gonna understand. Somebody give me Jeremiah.
They was created to be
5:3.
so they ain't good. You know what I mean? That's what it was created for.
Wicked are estranged from the womb.
It's Sirach chapter 34 verse 25. It says, he that washes himself after touching.
And that is why the scripture talk about the just man, and they shall not understand how that Yahweh had him. Some pertaining to that. But they understanding that, because as I said the other day, we been out here as a mystery until the 2/3. They don't understand why we're out here. You understand? We been out here as a mystery unto them. They look at us like, these men doing out here capes. You understand? They don't understand, but hey, they're going to understand soon enough. That's right. Well.
We was talking about
Well, speak up, eh?
What them man was?
the wisdom of Solomon, chapter 2 and verse 9. They that put their trust in him shall understand the truth. And such as be faithful in love shall abide with him. For grace and mercy is for his sakes, and he had care for his elect.
Yeah, he said, I shall abide in the truth. You're going to understand the truth. You understand? You're going to understand that there's the high times that the Lord spoke of. There's the time the Lord going to come and bring judgment. That the Lord took the scab off your eyes, that you can see clearly and know, hey, there is it. There is it. And know is the next thing that the Lord giving you the understanding to understand that this time now we in is that the shit 2/3 doing, it wouldn't affect you no more. It wouldn't affect you as much. Alright? It wouldn't affect you as much. Alright? Because why? Because you know, hey, they're gonna die anyways. You understand? So we don't even worry about them.
Me and Yak was having that conversation coming up the road. I said, I had peace at this stage, you know, because at the end of the day, we know what ultimately going to happen. Believe, you don't believe, you know ultimately what's going to happen. So I had peace. You know, it's just like recognition of who is who and what is what. You understand? Don't get angry. The most you get angry is when a man walk up against the word and just have to show him what it is through the scriptures and keep it moving after that.
Yeah, and the majority I just see, they now come in, they want to stop the word on everybody's mouth.
Yeah, can't.
You know, and then when they vomit it up, you get all mad. But hey, as you're growing, it's like, whatever, to hell with that.
Yeah.
Understand? You know, like when they see a man fall out, they go cry.
Nah.
Because why? You know, hey, at the end of the day, if they were of us, they would have continued with us.
Yeah.
You understand? So really and truly, something that that's how they get accustomed to. Basically, in this truth, you gotta get slightly cold-hearted. It might sound bad, but slightly cold-hearted. That's how you get, because when you're going around with this love everybody's spirit, you're just as them church goers. Love everybody's spirit.
You miss the mark.
You understand? But the scriptures, love is towards the righteous man. That is who love goes towards. Tobit was a man full of love. But when Tobit told Tobias, give unto the godly, give nothing to the wicked.
Can't.
You understand?
Marry of your brethren. Marry of the heat.
If I could say this too, I had a so-called virgin who was evil. He did hate Indian with a passion. You understand? And he was a different, he was more manly. He was more, you know, he wasn't basically so for the cases now, but that man they come up with a business out of passion. A man joined Christianity and started preaching. He walking like I was, talking like I was. He had a real deep voice, and now he talking like yeah, boy, he ain't still talking with that kind of. So the Christianity just basically crucified that nigga.
Yeah, right. I was saying on that topic, well, actually, not supposed to be given to the ungodly anyway. Yeah. At all. Now, I'll tell back to yeah, good. This is Ecclesiasticus chapter 12 and verse 5. Do well unto him that is lowly, but give not to the ungodly. Hold back thy bread, and give it not unto him, lest he overmaster thee thereby. For else thou shalt receive twice as much evil for all the good thou shalt do unto him.
Yes, you don't know who you're doing good to. You understand? You don't know who you're going to. Sometimes you might fall into the condemnation where you might give a wicked man. But then you're going to realize that, hey, this man don't deserve your good works. But still don't repent that, hey, that you give him. You understand? Scripture says causing the rain to fall upon the just and the unjust. So don't repent.
See, in this world here, people believe in people believe in giving the poor, that's giving anybody, but see what you have to do before you can give anybody any kind of worldly possession. You have to build up the mind first. So we have to do give them wisdom. If you can give them wisdom and pull them out of that state there. You know what I mean? But just giving them things and the world, they just keep coming back for more.
Scripture, what should I say? You say what?
Seek me.
For because I give you, feed you bread and, you know.
I ask some real quick here, just to back what you're saying too. This is to back also Marcus, what you're saying. This is Isaiah 42:16, and I will bring the blind by a way that they knew not. I will lead them in paths that they have not known. I will make darkness light before them and crooked things straight. These things I do unto them and not forsake them. Basically, as you're saying, you basically have to show them our way first. Give them wisdom, understanding. Same thing with Marcus was saying too. That scale of the eyes now that we can see all around us and what we can now, what we're going through, why we're going through.
Build up the mind first. You get them money, the worldly possession, let's go back and be a nigga again.
Hey, when you think about it, the men of GMS starting from the apostles are the miracle workers. Because they are the ones who write about who binding up the
sick,
wounded,
the poor.
Yeah, even sight to the blind.
Not like that nigga who's in Kiev talking about he touch and heal and he do all this kind of miracle. Yeah.
And goes to the scripture with Matthew chapter, I think it's 10 and 5, where he say these 12 he to heal the sick, raise the dead,
bind the broken hearted.
And that's what they do, you know.
But what we're doing here, at once I couldn't see. So when I come to the church, I go, wow, get to see what's going on.
One time all of us was dead.
One time we was born.
Do that works.
We used to call ourselves Trinidadian, you know.
Shalom.
Yeah, heal your broken heart. Sometimes you might be going through problem with your woman. You know, coming in through to catching her with your woman, and then a brother might do a video and take that and lift your spirit, heal your broken heart. You understand? I can testify
even we had brothers who was on the lineup with us, that was only around because they was getting physical help, monetary gain.
It had a brother. I don't let me do see a brother.
For his brother.
He never came when he came. But the first time he came, you know when somebody received you word with joy, they see all there's light up.
Yeah, I can.
And he actually fooled us with that. At the end of this service, he want money to go. I said, well, hey, he taking it to the word. He asked me, I was so happy to teach. He asked for $5. I gave him 20.
I'm glad to come out and see you.
You understand? He come back next week. Saying, glad to hear the word, boy, I love this word, boy. Saying you want money to go home again. I gave him 10. I feed him out now. Next week again, he come again. I see what is going on. You come in here because you want to hear this word because you get money. Understand? Yeah, that was the last time, you know. That was the last time you come.
You mean to say I got all this shit right here in this book all the time, man?
God damn!
If I can say something, next week you see when I got to the one time, shopping garment.
Read this.
That scripture, they come and sit with us. Yeah, the one, the player,
We thought the word was money.
the pretender, the witcher, you know?
Read this one. It's John 6 verse 26. Yahushua answered and said unto them, Verily, verily, I say unto you, ye seek me, not because ye saw the miracles, but because you did eat of the loaves and were full.
Can't.
Understand?
Yeah, nigga only looking at full belly, and nigga only looking for the Nelson.
I come in here, they are church.
Yeah.
You can just go eat some bread and drink some.
Hey, the scripture talk about that. If you help a man, he go come and fight with you against the enemy. So men like that, you go help them out and they say, hey, they see men at the Lord alone. They believe because that is the word, because they the belly getting full. That is it. Call them your underdogs. Your groupies, you have your cheerleaders. Yeah, but we don't need no cheerleaders. We come out here to speak this word. You understand? You just condemn yourself because you just a hero of what you're not doing.
Cheerleaders getting burned up with the opposition same way.
We are the cheerleaders for Yahweh Shem. True. If we are made for his glory, for his praise. Then so when they go, you know, they are feeling hungry. We're going to put on a show for them fellas. They are Shalom
The biggest bracket time.
Yeah.
Hey, you know, it have a flip side to that. That men who actually use this word now, use the position in this word to make money off brothers. Can't. So, you gotta pay tithes. Every fucking week is where your tithes.
Bring arms.
Where your tithes, where your arms. Right bullshit. Scriptures talk with you see a robbing whole congregation.
Or let's come together and invest in this business. We're gonna profit the Akia.
Yeah,
but you only have one Akia profiting.
Hey, I remember all ever watch Pastor Stewart and the sober cuss out, and after he don't cuss out one of the cases he turned to Santana wife. Say yeah. Next week he come if I hear mother son so good thing and everyone think yeah. Sister Janice, next week service don't forget to work with the guys, Yeah. And your offerings.
You're talking about we don't need a cheerleaders and anything like that. I thought that was something like that. And let's go to chapter 3 and verse 3. What if some did not believe? Shall their unbelief make the faith of Yahweh without effect?
Their unbelief ain't gonna change this. There are people out here who come against this one.
Verse 4 too. Verse 4.
Yes, continue. Yahweh forbid, that Yahweh be true, but every man a liar.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, we're not out here to glorify men. We're not out here for fame. We're not out here for glory. We're not out here to be seen of men. At the end of the day, when we come on the camera, we get the introduction. All praises to Yahweh. Right, that's what the glory is for. You understand? Because all this show, the most I say, hey, he's saving us by the foolishness of preachers. But really and truly, the elect or the predestined. You understand? We have been obedient to what he said. Just keeping the commandment and doing what he said. You understand? But the elect already sealed. They get the name, they believe in the doctrine, and they seal. You understand? For whoever come up here and mock and scoff, they sealing themselves in the destruction. Whoever come up and wake up, you understand? They just been brought back into the remembrance, as they say in I think it's Jude or John? First John. Jude. Right, yeah. That we brought back into remembrance.
So Romans 11:22. Behold, therefore, the goodness and severity of the Most High on them which fell severity, but towards the goodness, if thou continue in the goodness.
Yeah, towards us goodness if we continue in his goodness. So no, that is like something we gotta marvel at. That we understand this word so clearly. And there are people out here just don't get this. That is just to show the greatness of the Most High. That's something so easy and it just no matter what you do, these people can't get it. Well, no matter what you do, they can't get and it's like 1 plus 1. I don't know how else to put it. I can put it one so I can put it one so it's 1 plus and you just can't get it.
And it's like things that you will, right? Before you come to shoot here, you never really understand what that has something to this is making sense. And as you come to the truth, everything that's falling in place after that. You know what I mean?
But I think from this is observation I make is only brothers who on that side of the fence just get them kind of feeling. Because some of these 2/3 they don't reason it. Yeah, you can't really jump over the moon for them, you know. You understand?
That goes back to where the most I say he have his chosen.
Can't.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
only
because
chosen go understand.
When you listen to some of the philosophies people believe out here, yeah, they never question nothing.
I can vouch for the brother saying, because I used to be in church and I saying, boy, something missing, boy.
Yeah.
This can't be. This
You
can't
know
be
that
what I'm talking about in here.
Yeah, you know you had a burden to your desire for that you have a father, but you know you have a creator, but and you're going there making yourself present, but you're not being fulfilled. That might as well I was never fulfilled. It's like something wrong, boy.
Why you just say this real quick? You just say something about GOCC, right? The first time I heard this word, this one I didn't even want to call his name, but I fell up in a rima. I ain't gonna call his name on camera on live television. But anyways, I saw him preaching the word wherever the case is. He was in GMS, I will add that. He was in GMS a couple of years back. And one of the signs he had, it had UFOs. So I was like, alright, you're teaching the word, what UFOs, how to do the Bible. But then, you come and you show me, hey, I see chance to the Lord. So then everything in the Bible. When you're going back to GOCC now, how the hell you show me time mermaids? Because the other day, some GOCC guys preach, I don't know, like GOCC and IUIC, they love this spot. They love this spot. I don't like it. Have something about this. Yeah.
Another man foundation. Yeah.
I thought they used to think of
No, they coming on the foundation.
Right here.
They coming on the foundation.
Everybody coming here.
Yesterday it was right here.
GOCC and IUICs come right, and we out here years before them. And they I don't know, like this spot, there's this spot. But anyways, and I asked one of the guys, I still ask the song. Which part in the scriptures talking about mermaid? Oh, there's a separate class. We got to get. Show me now. How you mermaids?
Mermaids, we used to that in the scripture.
And the Lord coming out the sea?
So like,
I feel the worshiping day God. I feel the worshiping day God.
Remember them that's going to the book of Yasha and all kind of different books they're going in.
Book of Enoch and things.
Yeah, them going in other books. So they're trying to get deeper and deeper knowledge. Whereas they don't even deep.
Under this.
Yeah, the basic King James, they can't break it down. You understand?
That's why they wrote it from.
That's why they're seeking. They're seeking. Whenever scripture talk about it, they seek deep to hide them.
One of them that seek deep to hide the counsel from the Lord.
Yeah, can't.
Shepherd man say it hell under the pyramid.
No, he said he let chain up under the pyramid.
Tartarus?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you had a good laugh on these.
You were saying something earlier on. You were saying something earlier on that how it is so plain for me to see that on the scriptures and them can't see it. Right? There's the precept I had faith for that thing. This is Proverbs chapter 8 verse 9. It says, they are plain to him that understandeth and right to them that find knowledge.
Yeah, give me Daniel 10:12. 10:12. Yeah. God. Alright? It's plain unto the righteous. Right? It's plain. But to the wicked is like this word is like they have gospel repellent on their ears. It just bounce off. Right? Good.
Yeah. Oh, I don't know. So you were saying, but we were saying, continuance, right?
Yeah.
These Romans 2 and 6, it says, render to every man according to his deeds. To them who by patient continuance in well-doing seek for glory and honor and immortality and eternal life. But unto them who are contentious and do not obey the truth, but obey unrighteousness, indignation and wrath, tribulation and anguish upon every soul of man that doeth evil, of the Jew first and also of the Gentile.
Yeah, you gotta obey the truth. You gotta continue in the truth. That is the only how you're gonna be saved.
Just on that, you see, where did you just say before you started to read like they have one gospel repent. They have a truth contraceptive one. Yeah.
Yeah, because hey, I don't know, like everybody does. It's like when the scripture says in Ezekiel 37, they rose up a great army, but they didn't have the breath.
Yeah, can't.
Yeah, it's like it should have, I don't know, like when he said a great army, I believe the Hebrew word for army means thousands, because like thousands of, like, just they might have thousands of different, like Israelite is a new doctrine.
Can't.
Christianity is just slowly turning into Israelite doctrine.
Well, everything they do is scriptural, because one of the scriptures is not to build on another man's foundation, right? This is where the truth is being preached right here, right? What we see, the Pentecostals and them over there with the van, with the car, it's like with the mic, it's a battery, all back in 2013, 12, 13 coming up. And when they leave off of there, it's right here, they come and they start to preach. You understand? The IUIC is right here, they come. GOCC is right here, they come. But guess what? None of them, all of them run outside the oil. They never had the oil to begin with. You understand?
Look how long the promenade is, eh?
Yeah.
The promenade is like what? Almost 1,000 feet?
Can't. But
and they come right here?
But they ever pull, you know what they're trying to do? They're trying to pull the masses. But what we doing? We just speaking the truth. And the masses gathering. What they speaking? I mean, they will get a following too. They will get a following too, because what? They would have wicked followers listening to the wicked word. Understand? But
you see, what going with Israel too, they like to hear smooth things, they like to hear nice things. When they hear GOCC and them say something nice.
Enticing words.
Just before you read that, I just want to say this. Notice what IUICers do. You know what IUICers do? IUIC, you know, like them taxi men. So you driving your taxi, you're looking for your passengers. And then a man coming behind you, beep, 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 family, come, forget he behind you, you know.
Yeah,
so he trying to eat your food.
Right.
Watch what IUICers do. We preach right here, let's come right here. We here years before them, but they're coming here. Remember which part of used to preach in Sando by KFC?
Right
they're preaching now, right there. Right across the road from there. Look at Trinidad real big. Yeah. You could go anywhere. Why you had to come with GMS preaching? Yeah,
they're thirsty too.
Yeah, and they think about it, the kind of parallel that's come out to the sketch people's eyes. They are that kind of whole kind of hip look at Black Panther movement fucking thing.
Down here?
Nah, they do it right here. On Saturday, they do it right here Saturday.
So they're doing cadence and things down here too?
Last week Saturday,
who's the king?
Cadence and all that?
Yeah.
I guess because it's about churches shaking day, a royal castle, because we're a royal priesthood, I feel because of that too.
Now, hey, look at part and all of them.
Can't. GCC and IUIC and our other books and all our philosophies and things, man. That's our scripture. It's Acts chapter 26 and 22. Having therefore obtained help of Yahweh, I continue unto this day, witnessing both to small and great, saying none other things than those which the prophets and Moses did say should come.
Yeah, and you know say should come. Now, what they might say the book of Enoch from the Bible, the book of Joshua from the Bible. Hey, they might bounce the book of the 12 patriarchs. But guess what? The Lord said, my grace is sufficient for thee.
That's what you'll have hold fast until I come.
Yeah, the Lord these books. You understand? The Lord gave us these. He didn't give us the rest. So that is why Esau will keep the original copy and take the rest and get it. But the Lord Yahweh Shai, this was, this sufficient for us. Because guess what? Imagine, let me say all the records that Israel had, probably, let me say it could stack about 20 feet tall. That is all Israel records from history, prophecies, showing you explicit how the kingdom will be. But all the Lord gave us this. You know what is this? It's faith. This right here is faith compared to that stockpile of books. We could give you a vivid picture. It's like you don't even have to wonder what the kingdom will look like. You know, because all them other books just put everything well summarized. That is why Esau know exactly what's coming. Because why? The Lord put that there for Esau.
To know the faith, the judgment.
But this is enough.
This simple book here, and people can't even understand that, hey, the Negroes, Latinos, and the natives, or is the chosen people. That's just that alone, just tie up 2/3 here. The masses of the people. Just to know that all is Israel. And salvation is only for Israel. And that's in this basic King James version. Yeah, go ahead.
It's called Timothy 3 or from 6. For this sort are they which creep into houses and lead captive silly women laden with sin.
Right, so I mean we get the record of the girl who came out of the camp the other day. Came out of IUIC and she was making it known that that a man was having sex with his wife's daughter, so that was incest, right? And she's Nathan tell her don't go to the police and them because it will hurt the church. You understand? And all this, Nathan was telling the woman who's giving the statement, as I say, because she can't give her testimony. They were telling her that she had to leave her worldly husband and take a man who inside the church. In the truth.
In their camp.
Right, so he's the silly woman will fall for that because
silly woman.
Yeah, because the scripture say what? The unbelieving husband is justified by the believing. Right.
The scriptures talk about made whole silly woman.
Right, that's what you're reading. That's what you're reading. That's what you're reading. Yeah,
3 and 6. For this sort are there which creep into houses and lead captive silly women laden with sin, led away with divine lust, ever learning and never able to come to the knowledge of the truth.
Right, they ever learning and never able to come to the knowledge of the truth. But they're teaching, they claim to be teaching the truth. But they don't get the basic spiritual thing, because Nate is the one who's saying what? She have something against faith-based Israelites. And we are what? We are the faith-based Israelites. Because we have faith that everything in our book is true. And everything that the book said going to come to pass, prophecy-wise going to come to pass.
My main beef with them is, you could be in the truth, right? And calling a next man who know in the truth above. But that is getting real mad with them.
Yeah, that one. How you get so-called being in the truth and calling upon Christ? Most High Christ. You're not in the truth.
You're not in the truth. You're in spiritual. You're supposed to know when you come in this truth here. The men who will be in the truth with money because Job had money. But to really come into the truth here, you have to bring yourself low. You have to humble yourself and bring yourself low, a low state.
So like it.
We had an apostle said, Peter, silver and gold I have none, but that which I have I give thee. Receive the Holy Spirit. So Peter was a bum.
When you were shy, I'm still up here. When you were shy, his father was a carpenter. In them times, that was a big money making thing. But what he do? He leave out, he part from his family.
And do it.
You know what I mean? To put himself low.
Yeah, and going back to the spiritual aspect of it, because Yahushua asked Peter, say, who do men say I am? Right. And he say all what he say. He say, who do you say I am? He say, you are Yahushua. You are the Son of the Most High. He said what? Flesh and blood didn't really, but the Spirit, the Holy Spirit. You understand? So Nate going about the place saying, Lord, we don't have the name. The name gonna be revealed to us in our time. And he don't have faith. You understand? He don't have faith. They can't be the truth. They can't be the truth.
They are Hebrew names.
They are Hebrew names. That's hypocrisy.
This is Proverbs chapter 23, verse 23.
I had one on post for a while now.
It says, buy the truth and sell it not. Also wisdom and instruction and understanding.
Yeah, but no, dear, let's give the testimony. Yeah, let's give the testimony that Nathan and them used to sell the breakdowns. Alright, go on. Go ahead, man.
If I was walking here, they would have called him a bum once.
Yeah.
This is 2 Corinthians 8, verse 9.
Because, hey, being a bomb in this world, when the richest king in Israel said, give me neither riches nor poverty. The richest king, he probably was the richest man on earth, said, give me neither riches nor poverty. Give me food convenient for me. That actually brings you to a humble state. That brings you to know, you know when, it's like this, when you up here, when your head always in the sky, you don't know what's going on around, you don't cherish things out there, but when you're down in the dust, that's when you really know how to really cherish things. It's like, let me say that you growing up all your life, and you have everything laid out for you. You don't know how to cherish what you have, but when you work hard for it, and that is why we catch you, we are so, because when you Lord give you the kingdom, a good father not gonna just give our son a kingdom, you know. He gonna make sure that son earn that kingdom. So when we inherit that kingdom, we know what we went through to get this, to cherish it.
I said this before. The problem with people and the children nowadays is they don't put the children through hardship that they went through. Right? Now the people and them back in, let me say back before we era, watch how them grow. They had it hard with their parents. What they're supposed to do is put their children through the same
Okay, give you one word? One word. Discipline.
Discipline.
Get up on a Saturday morning, do your chores.
Yeah.
You want to watch cartoon, do your chores.
But you see the minds and the new age parents now is, my children mustn't go through the hardship that I went through. And that is their downfall. They're supposed to go through the hardship.
Not even new age parents now these days. Even old age, because my grandmother used to basically install that kind of discipline. But we're going now, she writes about now, she get real soft. And that is because of what philosophies, new things telling you what if you beat your children, this and that. I was telling my mother today.
That's because of prophecy too. Children will bring forth children. You understand? The children gonna rule over, women gonna rule over man, and children gonna rule over their parents.
Can I give you some fear? Ecclesiasticus chapter 30. Start at verse 1. Ecclesiasticus 30 and 1. He that loveth his son causeth him oft to feel the rod,
Licks.
that he may have joy of him in the end. He that chasteneth his son shall have joy in him, and shall rejoice of him among his acquaintances. He that teacheth his son grieveth the enemy, and that is why he saw this terrible heritage going on. So they try to school from an early age. Let we teach them. Don't beat a child. That is child abuse. You understand?
But they want them to go astray.
Son, behave. That is how you're supposed to talk to your child.
Reason
and
with that.
Reason with that. Yeah, reason to you. I'll reason my hand.
Yeah.
That is what I will do. I'll reason my hand. You know what people in St. Vincent leave St. Vincent and go in Canada, America and make children over there. And the children get out and you know what they do? Send the black ass to St. Vincent, you know.
Yeah.
When they go over there, tell nobody telling you, you can't get licks, you know.
The whole village cutting your ass.
Same thing as one.
I was telling my mother just yesterday.
Send your ass down there.
I was telling my mother just yesterday. I said, boy, this whole child fucking shit with Kamala and them say they bring him. I said, boy, really and truly, I cut him my son ass. If police or neighbors walk around cutting their ass, I cut him police ass, I cut him Kamala ass. Because guess what? When my child something wrong now, you understand, and grow up and he get out of hand, all they went and bail me. Then too, when the police will beat them and put a bullet in their ass. You understand? The cutters is going and prevent that. Because the most I know why he lay down laws.
So why you want to punish them when they're big? When they didn't make me punish them when they were small?
What? Here's next one.
That way he hand break. Because he get licks.
But go back to the fact of the matter where a lot of the prophets bring themselves low. Now, Paul said, 2 Corinthians 12, 6, for though I would be desired to glory, I shall not be a fool, for I will say the truth. But now I forbear, lest any man should think of me above which he seeth me. to be like, yeah, above which he seeth me to be, or that he heareth of me. Yeah, because he didn't want nobody to think it himself over what he really is now, you know what I mean? So he said here, 7, at least I should be exalted above measure through the abundance of revelation. Because Paul had so much knowledge, you know what I mean? He said here, there was given to me a thorn in my flesh, a messenger of Satan to buffet me and bring him down low, you know what I mean? That's for him not to get too proud, because when men have all that knowledge, when it's up there, it gets swallowed. So what happened to Paul now, you know what I mean?
Yeah, Yahushua do. This is 2 Corinthians 8:9. Yeah. For you know the grace of our Lord Yahushua Mashiach, that though he was rich, yet for your sakes he became poor, that ye through his poverty might be rich.
See? Real riches is not this paper dollar. Real riches is
tangible money, gold and silver.
Matter of fact, real riches is
diamonds.
Things that this world will rust and go away. Yeah, will rust and
which was your inheritance, your children. That's part of your wealth too.
Watch this. When Israel left Egypt, the scriptures tell them borrow from the Egyptians. But what it did, that wasn't borrow like this. I would take it up.
No, that was
like, hey, rip what they have, take what they have.
Yeah.
You understand?
In other words,
spoil them.
Yeah, we spoil them. We take back for the years that we used amongst them.
But guess what? When they reach in the wilderness, all that riches ain't do shit for them when the Most High give them hunger for 3 days though. You understand? The Lord humble their ass. So
like, the brazen bull was destroyed?
What just go?
After Moses,
I think that
take it up in small pieces and make them drink it.
The gold?
The
brazen bull?
I think that we did. I think that we did. He made them drink the gold. Because grind it up?
Yeah.
I believe that we did.
Because what I'm saying now, because that was the riches that was the spoils that they get from Egypt, right? So they didn't get to lavish in it now, but because the first they take it and make it to the brazen bull. Well, if you're saying that it's caught to that get swallowed up now, but
but it's real riches too. Real riches is wisdom and the fear of Yahweh. This is Ecclesiasticus 1. It says,
look at it. Read this real quick. This is Exodus 32. Exodus 32 verse 19. And it came to pass, as soon as he came near to the camp, that he saw the calf and the dancing, and Moses' anger waxed hot. And he cast the 2 tablets out of his hand and brake it beneath the mount. And he took the calf which they had made, and burnt it in the fire, and ground it to powder, and strewed it upon water, and made the children of Israel to drink of it. So it's not like when they show in the movie, break it and the ground open. That was a totally different.
Oh, that's where I get it from. That's where I get it from the movie right there.
Yeah, he go and make them drink it. I'm not sure you can drink it.
Yeah.
Just like you drink silver.
Silver, yeah. Colloidal silver, that colloidal gold. Yeah.
Minerals, your body.
Money, yeah. When you take them things, you kill diseases, you create a alkaline platform. And diseases and things do harm well.
What is called because it's come like this, have it kind of powder form.
I don't know the powder form. I just know the colloidal form is when they put it in the water. Yeah. I don't know the powder form that you're talking about.
This is Proverbs 11 verse 4. Riches profit not in the day of wrath, but righteousness delivered from death.
Yeah, because guess what? In the day of Jacob's trouble.
Which one are you there?
Somebody give us Zephaniah 3 and 1.
11?
Yeah, probably.
Zephaniah 3 and 1. In the day of Jacob's trouble.
Zephaniah.
When basically just said which shall be good cheap. What you gonna do? Come and give me gold for food? For my food? That I don't know what I'm gonna get again. Why you gonna do the gold? People don't want gold. Riches not gonna do nothing. It's food for water. That's why you going. I might take a woman for food. Understand?
Might, depends. Sharp virgin. You understand?
This is Zephaniah chapter 3 verse 1. Woe to her that is filthy and polluted to the oppressing city.
Yeah, woe to her that is filthy to the oppressing city, but
she obeyed not the voice. She received not correction.
Yeah, she received not correction like 2/3 of Israel. Go ahead.
She trusted not in Yahweh. She drew not near to her power. Her princes within her are roaring lions. Her judges are even wolves.
All them other camps that destroyed the world, trying to destroy the world inside. They are that defiled city, part of that defiled city. Go ahead.
They know not the bones till the morrow. The prophets are light and treacherous persons. The priests have polluted the sanctuary. They have done violence to the law.
Yeah, that is it. You understand that they polluted the Lord's sanctuary. Here the Lord trying to block Israel, but because of her money's sake, you trying to destroy it. Alright? And like, it's like the scripture said the wicked shall not understand. You trying to tell me that, alright, you believe in the Messiah of Hashem, yet taking on do such wickedness?
Can't. Because when they watch it, right, it's that they believe in the word of the Most High, Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, or believe in the word of man. Because the word of the Most High say, keep your beard, keep your mark, don't destroy your mark, don't destroy the borders ahead. Nathan them say, hey, it's more important than our fringes. Right? He say, proclaim me the word amongst the Gentiles and show them, right? Nathan them say, hey, take it easy on the white man. You understand? The Most High said the Passover is a solemn feast day. They say, hey, despite what anybody say, the Passover is not a solemn feast day. You know, you can have conferences and build black people and have businesses and do all that on the Passover day. You know, so if you wear everything, pro and con, they're talking totally different to the word of the Most High.
Say, you are to keep the laws no more, and to prove it and keep the law, you pork.
You pork, you understand?
So why would I follow a man like that? A man who's saying, according to the scriptures, Passover is a solemn assembly.
Yeah.
So forget what everybody say. It's not a solemn assembly. So then the assembly, everybody you talk about is Mosiah Bashim and Shai. Because that is the man who says a solemn assembly. I wasn't the one who gave you Passover. That no brother on earth gave you Passover. That was the glory of Bashim and Shai.
Oh, leave it plain. When he said it, he make it sound like, he make it, you know that he's speaking about GMS. GMS didn't give us the order that Passover is a solemn assembly. It's the Yahweh Bashim Yahushai through his word. You understand?
That's something here for it. This is 1 Timothy chapter 6 verse 3 to 6. It says, if any man teach otherwise and consent not to wholesome words, even the words of our Lord Yahweh Shai Mashiach, and to the doctrine which is according to godliness, he is proud, knowing nothing. He doeth about questions and strive with words, wherefore cometh envy, strife, railing, evil, and surmising. Right? It says, perverse disputing of men of corrupt minds and destitute of the truth, supposing that gain is godliness, from such withhold thyself.
Right, that's why you just jump on them planes and go to different countries, different islands, wherever it may be, to set up churches so that they send tithes and offering to him. Gain is godliness. That's why you're talking about, if he is on the 501c3 charter, so he's tax exempted. That's why you're talking about opening schools, businesses, hospitals, because he's building an empire on earth. And he's the head, he's the king, he's the savior. You understand? In that empire. Go ahead.
It says, but godliness with contentment is great gain. For we brought nothing into this world, and in this certain we can carry nothing out.
The verse after saying having just food and raiment.
Yeah, next verse.
Yeah.
It says, and having food and raiment.
Right, give us, our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name, the Lord's Prayer. He said, give us this day our daily bread. The Most High taking care of his elect. If you listen to the cry of the elect, I know elect talking about this is an easy road, you know. Or the elect under some form of persecution, physical or spiritual. You understand?
Lord, thou hast Thou art greater than I.
Can. Yeah, sir.
First of all, since I speak, we say Jeremiah 27, see what I say. But since I speak, I cried, boy, and something like that.
Can.
Jeremiah 27.
Jeremiah chapter 20 verse 7. Oh, how thou hast deceived me.
Yeah, so thou hast deceived me, go ahead.
And I was deceived. Thou art stronger than I.
Yeah, and why Jeremiah saying thou hast deceived me? Give me Revelation 10, I believe it's 8. Revelation 10, 8. This is why Jeremiah said thou hast deceived me.
Revelation chapter 10 verse 8. And the voice which I heard from heaven spake unto me again, and said, Go and take the little book which is open in the hand of the angel which standeth upon the sea and upon the earth.
Yeah. So, thou deceived me, you tell me go and eat the book. You tell me go and deal with this word. Go ahead.
And I went unto the angel.
And we went and then everybody did. We went and eat the book. Go ahead.
And said unto him, Give me the little book. And he said unto me, Take it and eat it up. And it shall make
that is this word, go ahead.
And it shall make thy belly better, but it shall be in thy mouth sweet as honey.
Yeah, thy mouth sweet as honey. So when we eat this word, I'm an Israelite, the most size for us. Yahweh Hashem Yahshai, as his name is his son name. It's sweet, but when you get on to the nitty-gritty, and you really see like, hey boy, it's hell boy. Yeah. Look, we catching hell left, right, and center. I read the man say, Lord, you deceive me, you're greater than I.
Jeremiah chapter 20 verse 7. Where how thou hast deceived me, and I was deceived, thou art stronger than I, and hast prevailed. I am in derision daily.
Yeah, I'm in derision daily. Go ahead.
Everyone mocketh me.
Man,
since I spake,
so like they say what these bombs, look at the low, look at the old garments, all these petty carnal things that must be grabbing at straws that. Yes, and them fellas ain't spiritual at all. They don't have, they deal totally carnally. They're dealing with the outward and the eyes of men. It's our appearance, it's our facade them dealing with. Yeah.
The Barney and the Barnites.
Yeah, because Yahushua and John the Baptist wasn't just saying like how the high priest and the church was
in the great phylacteries and garment. You understand? Yahushua, they say he was not comely. Yeah, Yahushua said he was not. The scripture say Yahushua was not comely. John the Baptist wear what? Camels here. You understand? Eating lotus in the wild.
That was the
epitome. Yeah, the epitome of meekness and humbleness and lowliness.
Which one are you? The scripture say when you come out to see a well-dressed man,
yeah.
You really come out to see.
That was John the Baptist.
Come out to see.
Come to see me dress or come to hear the words I speak?
Come to see me king's houses, but
which one of the prophets was dressing glorious apparel?
None.
And that's what people get caught up with. When somebody say, hey, this fella, he's very smart. He is very smart. But guess what? You know the etymology of the word smart? It actually goes back to your dress code. Smart have nothing to do with your intelligence, have nothing to do with your mind. Smart go back to your dress code. So they just, because a man dress good, that means he's smart.
No, that is what is beaten on Jake's mind.
Jacket and tie.
It's a psychology thing because I just in a short pants. I remember we were talking about that.
That scripture last Monday, that scripture in the Apocrypha, when you see a man in key apparel, you bring him this in the uppermost seat, and the one who in
There was a poor man looking well dressed and smart.
A man
that was white man did them with too.
A man who went to rob the bank, not with a gun, but with fraud papers and sell things and fraud check and thing. He don't go in bank like a...
You call it white collar crime.
Yeah, so well dressed.
Yeah, white collar crime.
Smart.
Well spoken too.
So guess what? I sure if you go look up George W. Bush, you will see a man well dressed, jacket and tie. But you know is the title they give him? The most stupid American president. But he dressed jacket and tie.
Up until they finish with Donald Trump, or Donald Trump finished with them.
They say
both Bush and
I can't remember the next thing, but say both of them in one man.
Bill Clinton.
No, was it Bill Clinton? I forget it. It's the next one. I forget his name. Was it Clinton? The most crooked president.
Trump, erratic. You call that man erratic. If a cockroach running in front of him, like he might jump. Yeah. Like what do you miss, sir? Start going.
The CIA big boy.
Coney.
And at the flip, at the most slip, cut it through was a trouble that cancer. Because remember when during the election thing, was saying
They went with Russia.
Investigation on him. So as soon as he mouth slip, cut him right away.
Yeah, that's right.
And come out in public and say he tell him that the secret he ain't no good. Because he don't let him CIA file out with me so he can do with people out there. What's the truth? Stick man, take Trump with him, man.
Not even stick man. That's
Trump plan.
Because what going to he lose integrity as a president there right now because that man in a major investigation right now. That investigation is be public broadcast live when he in court.
Yeah.
BBC just be pushing that live. RT just had that live. You understand? Because the investigation is that Russia had that it had anything to do with undermining the last political election where Trump became president. You understand? So that looking bad. It come like when we have a commissioner inquiry. It come like that's what going on, and you fire him, man. You know, the commission will still go on. You know? You understand? You fire him man to hide secrets. You understand?
Trump messing up himself.
Right now the public trying to vote for Trump for them to move him from office. Right now, why is that when we move today now?
Yeah, so all this kind of craziness happening. And I don't know if brothers realizing how quick the Sabbath's coming. Sabbath's coming really quick. The day's shortening. Yeah, we need end here, boy. We need end here. The Sabbath's coming really quick. This man this man in 100 days. In 100 days in office. He realized he bust a Usain Bolt. Think about it. He's sprinting. He was sprinting in 100 days.
Yeah. If there's one thing I observe being in this truth, you see when certain men speak certain words, look out for results. It's like there's almost prophesy with the words. Without speaking scriptures, the words is actually be prophetic. See Apostle Taha said, is a year of death, destruction and diligence.
So like I going over some old lessons now, boy, from 2015 I think. Right, what we in? 16, late 16. I going over some videos and Apostle Taha from ever since, and if you watch about 2 or 3 videos back, 2 or 3 weekends back on the live stream, he said, boy, I've always been for Trump. No lie, I watched some videos from 2016 before the election and he said, hey, Trump is the man, Trump is the man, Trump is my man. You understand? He don't want Trump because Trump is the man to bring in this world war. You understand?
He said to his wife, had a dream that Trump will be the president and he was going to press the button for World War III.
That's
that was way before
Trump get elected.
Before Trump get elected.
Yeah, that was some years back that video come out.
But even Simpsons are not.
Yeah, sure, yeah. On the escalator. Yeah. Just how it played. Just how it went down, them shoot. It come like they prophesied it. That's what they saying. That they prophesied.
I don't know.
They just set up everything for it to play just like that.
The scripture did say that the Most High going to pour His Spirit on all flesh and they shall prophesy. So even in the television, they tell it a vision.
Television. Yeah, all they do is just set up the screenplay.
Yeah.
They put it in the cartoon and then 3-4 years after, they make the man pass the same hairdo, the same setting with the balloons and everything on the side, the people and everything. Yeah, the comparison.
It's just like the World Trade Center, they make the movies about it, they make the little cartoon thing about it. And people missing, they may even know it.
Biggest small thing about that. Rob like the World Trade Center.
So like you see the Simpsons is real talking the Simpsons, but you know the Boston bombing was in that too. Also, you see that the Simpsons movie when they put the dome over Simpsons, like martial law. Like martial law. So them things come in. You understand? How about the cartoons are they doing it too now? You see, there's a channel called Family Guy, but a station on cable called FX. There are some cartoons, some you call it adult cartoons now, but it have huh? Nah, not really adult. Some must be on Jackass, but like Archer and these kind of things. CIA, yeah, them will show you or they will say certain things that they plan. Okay, listen to what they're saying too now, boy. Because things that happening in real, the cross-referencing what they're saying in the cartoon.
In Psalm 64, verse, I'll start from 4. I'll start from 3. I'll start from 1. It says, hear my voice, O power, in my prayer. Preserve my life from fear of the enemy. Hide me from the secret counsel of the wicked, from the insurrection of the workers of iniquity, who whet their tongue like a sword and bend their bows to shoot their arrows, even bitter words, that they may shoot in secret at the perfect. Suddenly,
how that happened? There's like, you know, the project Big Good Rex 84, alright? Like when they try to get rid of us.
Call us terrorists.
Back then, the scriptures say, your own sword have went through your prophets. Lord protecting us now. You understand? They say things to get we off the streets, they want to kill us. They might say, hey, that they have pictures in the police station, we preaching out here. They might seek to post to them, but guess what? They can't do because the scripture go back to Psalms 105 and 15. It's not mine, not take it to my prophets. And they can't do us nothing. That's why the Lord say, hide me. So they go talk, they go do whatever they want. The scripture say, a man had devised many things, but the counsel of the Lord that shall stand. Lord first. That's what the Lord say when they deliver you up, take no thought. Understand?
The elite, they know everything. Don't feel you go be running this world and you don't know what's going on. The elites know about regeneration.
Yeah, nobody's gonna rise up. They thought they could hide it. They thought that way, let's say what?
They know about the Bible so good. We both but the elites know who they is. The elites they know him.
They have the records.
They have the records, but don't think they know.
Remember, the apostle had the testimony that years ago he was preaching and a limousine pull up and two white men jump out and one say, hey, how they get this? You spend millions of dollars to hide this from all this. This is spirit of the Lord, they can't stop this.
I want to show you how they know who they are, right? They call themselves Greeks. Alexander the Greek. Where Alexander the Greek was from? Macedonia. Alright. So now, people might say, alright, but Alexander the Greek go back to Macedonia, but that look how far that is from Edom. True. Haman. Where Haman was from? Haman was what? Edomite. From where? From the same place.
Haman was in Esther?
Yeah, he was from the same place. You understand? So that showed that had Edomites dwelling there. So that basically that way when Esau get fed up at Israel, fucking their ass up, they migrate. They went north. You understand? So they can't go from that the old Jewish encyclopedia. He said what? Esau is modern day Jew.
And then remember the apostle brought out the words from H.G. Wells. Yeah, Esau is Edom. Sorry, the so-called white man is Edom and the Jews.
Basically, what saying is that royal line, say from generation to generation, they keep that royal line going. Now, they have a shield, that red shield. I think it's eagles or something.
That was rough. Child mean, red shield.
The shield, what do you call it? But it's a shield of
They're insignia.
I know the two eagles.
Yeah, I know you're talking about. They have a cartoon that tell you about the dollar. the American dollar, that break it down, we go back, break down the history, how it's a trade and everything. That cartoon break down Esau and Edom. And if I ever taking that cartoon over YouTube, because they bring out the history now, boy. They bring out the history of the fiat dollar, the FRNs, the Federal Reserve note. They break down all that. You understand?
Which one? The central bank?
Yeah, the cartoon now with the man on the door. Yeah, keep taking it down. There's all, yeah.
I see already, they keep taking it down.
I must pull it and spark up here.
I see already, it's long, but it's
edifying. Yeah, because they bring out who Esau is. They bring out the insignia, as he say in the red sheet. They bring out who the bankers is. They bring out everything. They just bring out everything. The fact that the money is not real money. You understand? The fact that the Illuminati rule the world. The Rothschilds, the Bilderbergers, the Oppenheimers, who these people is. You understand? How to identify them. You understand?
Yeah, and Esau kingdom done. But the scripture says, own tongue shall speak against him.
It said that the shame will be uncovered.
Job 50 and 5.
Lift up the skirt. Uncover thy nakedness.
Psalm 64 verse 5. So they encourage themselves in an evil matter, they come.
Well, you do think.
So they encourage themselves in an evil matter, they continue of laying snares privilege. They say, who shall see them? They search out iniquities, they accomplish the diligent search. Both the inward thought of them, every one of them and the heart is deep. But the Most High shall shoot at them with an arrow, suddenly shall they be wounded. So they shall make their own tongue to fall upon themselves. All that see them shall flee away.
Yeah, they shall make their own tongues to fall upon them. You understand? So now I have to go two folds. The own tongue confessing with it doing. And guess what? The own wickedness with it speaking fall back upon them.
And you know how you know that we in the last days and these things happening because what? The own tongue confessing on them by what? The alternative news. So whether it's a hide before, they can't hide now. Whether it's a hide behind Fox, CNN, and CBS and NBC, MSNBC and all these things, they can't hide no more. They have alternative media that staying true, has something that's still staying true to bringing out the truth on how to say, or uncensored, right? So they're telling upon themselves. So they're being made naked, as we say, as the scriptures say. The skirt being lifted up. But guess what? You know they're calling them people now. They're calling them fake news. They're trying to hide it and say that is fake news. They're trying to cover it up and make the words of the reports null and void. There's somebody gonna come a time where they can't do it no more. And as you know, reading Isaiah 60, Psalm 64, yeah, they're gonna be the arrow's gonna come down on them.
I was watching the shooting like back in the 80s when like it had everybody used to have them big satellites. They show you like when they go like the satellites used to actually pick up CNN broadcast.
Yeah.
So they show you now that when CNN broadcast, like it had this new broadcast that a man was actually recording as though he in Baghdad, and he's like, they shooting guns, bombs, duck. Behind me is a blue screen. Behind this man is a blue screen. You like them cartoons? You see them cartoons?
Hollywood.
They walk all the time.
Hollywood.
And then they just put their hand in the back and pull out a gun. So this bend and pull up a gas mask. Like he had all the equipment on the ground. And behind him is a blue screen and he's knocking bullets.
I always remember just the other day there was coming at Muslims hard. That was 2 years ago, right? And they asked something they was coming against, and they was talking to Abu Bakr, and they brought up Syria. Syria wasn't as it is now, about 2 or 3 years ago. And Abu Bakr said, what about Syria? He said, what you know about Syria? Have you ever been to Syria? All you know about Syria is what you see on the news. And who tell you what you see on the news is true? And that was thought. Think about it. Who tell you what you see on the news is true? Because there are people paid to put what you see on news. They pay to plan that plot to have you thinking in a certain way. You understand? And that's the so-called white man. That's the Jewish rats of America. You understand? The Jewish rats of America.
same thing could be going on with North Korea. They could be sending out red flags out there, but where they are treating them, not seeing even lunching on missiles, nothing.
Yeah.
They just planting false news and things to make people feel what to do that to do.
But it's propaganda, is the word they use. It's propaganda. They're making the world feel, they're trying to make the world feel not at ease that North Korea tests anything, but everybody should have a right to defend themselves. You understand? Why America alone must be that superpower, as I say? You understand? Yeah. The same thing they do with Iran. They continually blasting Iran for doing this and for doing that, wanting to defend themselves. You understand? Fucking shit is shiny ass red shoes, tight ass red shirt. Yeah, he really look like a Motong dude.
Motong 75.
Cross and rival kind of thing.
This is Job 15 verse 5. Just to cover the precept on Esau being informers of yourself. For thy mouth uttereth thine iniquity, and thou choosest the tongue of the crafty. Thine own mouth condemneth thee, and not I. Yea, thine own lips testify against thee.
Yeah, their own lips speak your wickedness. Your own people coming out and divulging the wickedness that you're doing in secret. You understand? And at the end of the day, it's your own tongue going to judge against you. You understand? Because all your words done in record. Understand?
Nahum chapter 3 verse 19, it says there is no healing of thy bruise.
Yeah, so Esau can't be healed. What does scripture say? We have sought to heal Babylon, but she will not be healed. You understand? There's no healing of thy womb. Esau can't be fixed. Esau, the scripture say, that which the Most High made crooked, who can make straight? You understand?
It says, thy wound is grievous. All that hear the bruit of thee shall clap their hands over thee.
Yeah, so when they hear about Esau being destroyed, everybody gonna rejoice. Go ahead.
For upon whom hath not thy wickedness passed continually?
Yeah, who never feel the wrath of the so-called white man?
So like you say about that brute, the brute?
All that hear the bruit of thee shall clap their hands over thee.
Remember they said the gangster China? They really gangster China not to being in allegiance with North Korea, you know, and offer to get to buy coal from them. You understand? But it was a gangster move, the gangster them. It was a gangster move, the gangster them, and they moved by dropping Moab in Afghanistan. Ready to show off, hey, if all they fuck up North Korea, we could drop this bomb here, no? We drop this bomb.
Hey, that is what it says, a shot against China. Chinese, where's the name? Moab. So showing hey, this could be Paul.
Yeah, because the elites of Moab know that there's Moab, no? The elites of Japan know that them is a man, no?
Moab. And East Wind.
Yeah, you see?
I don't know bomb China. The
apostle to bring out that bomb. He had do a class and he had put out that back of them breaking strongholds years ago. Years ago he'd break down them missiles and them long time.
Watch up some news. I don't know if it's when there was chopping up when there was attacking North Korea. But China wasn't, the Chinese government was in America at the time.
That's just the other day?
Just the other day.
Yeah, that when Trump invited him across.
Right.
Was the reason, because there is basically was a gangster move.
Right, because when he was the reason, he didn't know what was going on.
Over so?
Back there. So when he reached back there now, it looked like if Trump and he in some kind of
coalition.
Yeah,
but so like I don't watch you laugh there because I remember as you started to talk there too, because I remember they come and they drop Moab and they say, hey, well, so and so is the case, right? Russia is saying nothing. Look how long Russia says, have you seen? We are the father all bombs, you know. And watch if all the bomb is a 25 cents explosion. My bomb is 100 times that 35 cents explosion, and watch, it will be less. You understand? So, all the flex that they're flexing, Russia, in the prophecy that Russia gonna turn them up. Russia gonna win for a little bit, for a second, you know. But then yeah, Russia gonna come and take over the whole show. Yeah. And in our time, power gonna be transferred. 1 hour time? Yeah. Yeah.
In them countries no one, you remember the other day when they bombed China? I can't remember they bombed China before, but what China did, they should have blocked it off the news.
They dropped the yen.
Yeah, they dropped the yen. They dropped the cost of the yen,
yeah.
the value of the yen, and we actually make what? The value of the US dollar.
Yeah.
And they bombed China.
The road with the
road God. They bombed China, and China, they blocked it. Nobody couldn't get our news, and they went so far, they declared martial law. Everybody had to, who's a tourist, had to bring in the passport in the nearest police station to show. And nobody cannot go on the internet. That news can't come out. It was 2 bombs. Because I said, why they blocking it? I said, probably they want to retaliate, but they don't want nobody to know that, hey, they retaliated because of this. Just hear that, hey, they dropped that road and go on.
I think they're not trying to say, no, they come across the news and say what a plan did explode. But the news that say that kind of explosion, that don't know what plant explosion, that to do with a nuclear kind of nuke something.
Yeah, because they actually showed the created leaving the impression of leaving the gun. I was like, that's real big.
Forget how fast they say this come down and we just do. It just hit the ground.
Hey, don't hit the
drilling the ground.
Drilling the ground. And then explode.
Yeah, drilling the ground and it caused explosion.
I forget how fast they say this. It is.
I think it's 12,000 miles, 1,200 miles per hour.
We share on it in some seconds. That is all I know. So this man walking.
Like Moab does explode above the ground.
No, there's a pressure plate. Just have to make the explosion. So when how it's shaped, you have to go in the ground, create force, hit the pressure plate just to explode.
Yeah, it's called like a greater effect because they say that's some because this one in Hiroshima. When I was watching one of the documentary, it had this man, when he all know, he said when the bomb went off, he was looking up in the air. And he said he put his hand over his eyes and he literally see bones through his flesh. But he blind now because of the light. Light was so intense. He actually, the light shined through his skin.
I think he said right where a woman said that.
There's a shadow on the wall.
The shadow is still there. The shadow is still there. Taking a picture.
The grass, that grass, they growing with that back. And just imagine, right? That is a tunnel. Wow. This one gonna be nuclear. So just imagine how this one gonna be. 100 times more. Yeah, 100 times more.
So I think man, we could read it. They said the land went into a lake of fire.
You ever look up how hot the sun is? The sun is 15 trillion Fahrenheit. They say a nuclear bomb is ranging between 50 to 150. It can either disintegrate you or turn you into stone. That is heat.
They should have in Power Rangers.
That is heat.
You know that? In Power Rangers, when
nah, we never watch it, guys.
That thing when Zora was showing the Rangers what go happen.
You can't actually like we watch it now, but we watch it now,
Oh well, nah, but when they show what went on is, oh gosh, you know, something you go pick up from somewhere. You understand? So, hey, I like to watch my little record. But there's a certain thing could cause a certain nuclear explosion, what they was going for in the movie, right? And that nuclear explosion caused people to actually turn into a statue. Like we went on with a lot of...
But you see all them cartoons and them shows and things, that's thing what actually happened, but they're trying to pass it off. So if you see it happening now, you're going to be like normal because you don't see it on TV. As there's plans they don't do making already, they're not putting things in place.
A lot of secrets in a lot of shoes.
Hey, read something about the scripture say, watch me. Scripture say, so much of bombs go hit
200 million.
Right? They say the whole earth go rock to and fro. And they say now the small islands and them go move outside space. submarine, what will happen to you? You're going to be underwater. A woman dreamed the other day and gave me the dream. I had she on Facebook. She said an angel. And she dreamed. She said a tall man, right? She walk and see a tall man and the man do so. And point. The man ain't talking at all. The man just point over she head. So when she turn around, she see a tidal wave. A tsunami over she head. She asked them why this happening, and she said she wake up. She says that, but she says that angel, because she said, I really asked you how he look and him. She said he tall, but from the time she said he tall, I don't know that he's angel. He just show she.
That's how we feel. It's Revelation chapter 8, verse 5. And the angel took the censer and filled it with fire of the altar and cast it into the earth. And there were voices and thunderings and lightnings and an earthquake. And the seven angels which had the seven trumpets prepared themselves to sound. And the first angel sounded, and there followed hail mingled with fire and with blood, and they were cast upon the earth. And the third part of the trees were burnt up, and all the green grass was burnt up. And the second angel sounded as it were a great mountain, burning with fire and cast into the sea. And the third part of the sea became blood. And the third part of the creatures which were in the sea and had life died. And the third part of the ships were destroyed. And the third angel sounded, and there fell a great star from heaven, burning as a lamp. And it fell upon the third part of the rivers and upon the fountains of water. And the name of the star was called Wormwood, which go back to bitterness. But that, right? And the third part of the waters became wormwood, and many men died of the waters because they were bitter. Now that don't mean because the water bitter. You can't drink it, you die because you want. Because if you die of thirst, hey, bitter, sweet, brown, black, you're gonna still drink that water. It's bitter because why? The nuclear pollution. You can't drink the water. Understand? It polluted. So that is when the scripture says it fell upon the sea and all the creatures died. The water's gonna get polluted, so you can't drink the water. You understand? So just like how they show you back, them plagues in ancient Egypt, them symbolic to what happened, what's gonna happen. When the scriptures say the water turned to blood, they couldn't drink the water. But now it's gonna be polluted by what? By the missiles. So you can't drink it because why? You're gonna die.
I think it's after that message.
28, started
after
58.
Here coming down.
The nuclear cloud ash. Understand? And the ash from the sky here, it fuck up the atmosphere and the water. And that's gonna cause storms. They say it could cause storms. You understand? And that water falling back there, you know what's gonna happen there? That
Here go be in the world. Here go be in a state.
The scripture there, just a back up what you just said.
Deuteronomy 28 verse 58. If thou wilt not observe to do all the words of this law that are written in this book, that thou mayest fear this glorious and fearful name, the Lord thy God, Yahweh Basham Yahweh Shai, then the Lord Yahweh will make thy plague wonderful, and the plagues of thy seed, even great plagues, and of long continuance, and sore sicknesses, and of long continuance.
Why?
Moreover, he will bring upon thee all the diseases of Egypt, which
Young men, but revered in the eyes of Yahweh Basham Yahweh Shai. The next point I wanted to bring back. Just one back.
Psalms chapter 94, verse 1. And it says, O Yahweh, power to whom vengeance belongs, O power to whom vengeance belongs, show thyself. Lift up thyself, thou judge of the earth, render a reward to the proud.
Render a reward to the proud. Is that what? That reward to the proud. That will be the vengeance of Yahweh Shai. And that will be a gracious thing unto us, because we're going to see our oppressors getting destroyed. we're going to see our oppressors getting recompense. Right? Our slave masters, 2/3 of our people that we out here trying to save them, and they spit and train water on you. They cursing you out. You understand? The nigga woman, the wife or your bosom. Yeah, they go see with glory, but guess what? They had to get destroyed. They had to be recompensed for their wickedness. For being not found non-trustworthy. Because to be what? The word faithful means to be trustworthy. To be unfaithful means to be untrustworthy. And we want to be found faithful in the eyes of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. You understand? He said, he asked a question, he said, when I come, will there be faith on the land? Faith goes back to being trustworthy. Are we going to be doing the work? Or how much of us going to be bowed down with our burdens and our sins that we can't do the work? Because sin upon sin, transgression is what is bow down your neck, your shoulder, that you can't continue any work. That you see hypocrisy in your own heart, that you can't bring the words out. You understand? And just still like just going back on it, seeing like the chariots come. So like we have brothers like Raib and Ash. What joy it will be to see them brothers and them coming back, who we know that perish. Imagine the elders, the apostles who met King Marsha, who's supposed to be King David. Imagine that. Go ahead,
It's Psalms 86:17. Show me a token for good, that they which hate me may see it and be ashamed, because thou, Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushai, has opened me and comforted me.
How are we doing that? Through his words, through his prophets, through his spirit. Yeah? Because the Holy Spirit, that's what we get wisdom, knowledge, and understanding from. The Holy Spirit is what we want to make you understand the words of the book. So if the Holy Spirit is upon our brother and you do a video and you go through and you watch it, I was telling the brother the other day, sometimes that spirit is just soothe you so much as pray to sleep. You understand? That dread sleepy spirit you're talking about that.
Romans 15 verse 4. For whatsoever things were written aforetime were written for our learning, that we through patience and comfort of the scriptures might have hope.
Whatsoever written before time was written for our learning, and through patience, the word patience go back to the word hope, which means to be afflicted, basically to suffer, right? Through patience and what? Faith and comfort, right? And comfort. The scriptures is the comfort. That's why he's saying in John, he will send us a comforter, and the comforter will show us all truths, and it will testify of him. You understand? So everything makes sense to the elect. So everybody else that don't make sense, to hell with them. It's just not of the elect. That's all it is. Everything is just being made manifest in the end. Just that what 2 Ezra chapter 9 speak about. The end is being manifest. When they see all these things happening, part of it being manifest is what? These men on the earth, these men that prophesying and crying that prophesying. This is the end being manifest.
With that, we want to give out praises to Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone that you well. Right? We want to say death to America.
That's right.
Death to 2/3 of the nation of Israel.
That's right.
Right? Death to all who come up against this doctrine.
That's right.
Right? And with that, we will say shalom to the elect.
Shalom.